Waking up with unexplained weight loss, drenching sweats, or odd aches? Don't dismiss these as aging. These morning signs could be your body's urgent warning of serious issues like cancer. In this video, we reveal 5 critical signs seniors must know, backed by elderly wisdom for senior health. Catch them early to save lives. Stay until the end for life-waking steps you can take. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's dive into protecting your health. Sign 1. Chronic cough or hoarseness. A persistent cough or a hoarse voice that doesn't improve can be another significant sign of cancer, especially in older individuals. While a cold or seasonal allergies often cause temporary coughing, a cough that lingers for weeks or months may indicate something more serious like lung or throat cancer. This symptom is often linked to cancers of the lungs, throat, or larynx. However, if the cough is persistent and worsens over time, it could be a sign that a tumor is pressing against the airways or blocking them, causing difficulty in breathing and leading to the persistent cough. Additionally, hoarseness in the voice can signal that a tumor is affecting the vocal cords or nerves in the throat. One example of this is George, a 72-year-old man who had been experiencing a dry cough and a hoarse voice for several months. Initially, he assumed it was just a lingering cold, but the symptoms didn't improve. When George went to see his doctor, an X-ray revealed a tumor in his lung, pressing against his vocal cords and airways. Unfortunately, this condition had progressed significantly. By the time it was diagnosed, the link between a persistent cough and lung or throat cancer should not be taken lightly. If you experience a prolonged cough, difficulty breathing, or changes in your voice, especially if the symptoms last for more than 3 weeks, it's critical to see a doctor immediately. Early detection can make a huge difference in the effectiveness of treatment, so don't wait for the symptoms to worsen. Sign 2. Persistent morning fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. Waking up in the morning should leave you feeling refreshed, or at the very least a little better than when you went to bed. But if you find yourself waking up feeling just as exhausted, if not more than the night before, it may not just be a bad night's sleep. Doctors warn that persistent morning fatigue, despite getting enough rest, can be an early indicator of cancer. Cancer fatigue is different from ordinary tiredness. It's an overwhelming sense of exhaustion that doesn't improve with sleep or rest. This type of fatigue often comes from the body diverting energy to fight off a disease that is growing inside. Blood cancers like leukemia and lymphoma are well known for causing extreme fatigue, often most noticeable in the morning, when the body is supposed to feel recharged. These cancers affect the body's ability to produce healthy red blood cells, leading to anemia, a major cause of persistent exhaustion. But it's not just blood cancers. Lung cancer, liver cancer, and colon cancer can also lead to systemic inflammation, which disrupts sleep cycles and causes deep, unrelenting fatigue. Many people assume their morning tiredness is just a normal part of aging, but when that fatigue lingers for weeks and is accompanied by other symptoms, such as dizziness, loss of appetite, or unexplained weight changes, it becomes a red flag. Take the case of George, a 74-year-old who loves starting his day with a morning walk. He began noticing that no matter how early he went to bed, he still woke up feeling drained. At first, he thought it was just aging catching up with him. But as the weeks went on, the fatigue became worse. Even small tasks like making breakfast felt exhausting. A doctor's visit revealed he had undiagnosed leukemia, which was severely affecting his energy levels. Because he caught it early, treatment was much more effective, and today he feels stronger than he has in years. If you're waking up every morning feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep, it's important to pay attention. Track how long the fatigue lasts, note any other unusual symptoms, and talk to your doctor. Fatigue that doesn't go away could be one of the earliest warning signs that something serious is happening beneath the surface. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Sign 3. Persistent morning pain or aches in specific areas. Waking up with unexplained pain or aches that linger in specific areas, like the abdomen, pelvis, or bones, can be a subtle but serious warning sign of cancer. Unlike typical morning stiffness that eases with movement, cancer pain often persists and may worsen over time. For seniors, this could indicate cancers like ovarian, pancreatic, or bone cancer. Tumors can press on organs, nerves, or bones, causing discomfort that's most noticeable after rest. Take 70 Kern's Helen, for example. She dismissed her morning abdominal pain as indigestion for months. When it persisted, tests revealed early-stage ovarian cancer. Early detection saved her life. Persistent pain isn't just aging. It could be your body signaling trouble. If you notice recurring aches in the same spot for over 2 weeks, especially with other symptoms like fatigue or weight loss, see a doctor promptly. Track the pain's location, intensity, and duration to help your doctor assess. Don't ignore what your body's telling you. If you're still watching, comment number 5 below to let us know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more vital health updates. Let's move forward. Sign 4. Unexplained morning sweats that leave you drenched. Waking up to find yourself covered in sweat might not seem unusual at first. Many people assume it's just a reaction to warm room temperatures or heavy blankets. But when night sweats happen repeatedly, soaking your sheets even when the room is cool, it could be a sign that something deeper is going on. Doctors warn that persistent, unexplained morning sweats could indicate an underlying cancer, especially if they occur alongside other symptoms and cancers. Particularly lymphoma, leukemia, and some hormone-poor cancers can cause excessive sweating. This happens because cancer affects the body's immune response, triggering inflammation and temperature dysregulation. When the immune system is constantly activated, it can lead to fevers and night sweats, as the body tries to fight off what it perceives as a threat. But here's what many don't realize. These sweats often go unnoticed until they become severe. Many people dismiss them as a minor inconvenience or blame them on aging, stress, or menopause. However, what sets cancer cores mountain is they're not just mild perspiration, and they leave you drenched, forcing you to change your clothes or even your bedding multiple times a week. Consider the case of Richard, a 71-year-old retired teacher. He never thought much about his occasional night sweats until they started happening every single night. He'd wake up feeling clammy, sometimes needing to towel off before getting out of bed. At first, he blamed it on his age, thinking it was just another part of getting older. But when he also started losing weight and feeling unusually fatigued, he decided to visit his doctor. The test revealed he had lymphoma. Catching it early made a significant difference in his treatment and recovery. If morning sweats are happening regularly and without a clear cause, especially if they're drenching your pajamas or sheets, it's not something to ignore. Take note of how often they happen, whether they're accompanied by weight loss or fatigue, and bring it up with your doctor. It could be your body's way of signaling that something is wrong long before other symptoms appear. Sign 5. Unexplained weight loss in the morning. Waking up and realizing your clothes feel looser, or stepping on the scale only to see the numbers dropping without trying, may seem like a minor change at first. But doctors warn that unexplained weight loss, particularly noticeable in the morning, can be one of the earliest and most concerning signs of cancer. The body burns calories even during sleep, but when a person experiences rapid and unintended weight loss, it often means the body is using energy in ways it shouldn't, like fighting off a growing disease. One of the most common cancers linked to sudden weight loss is pancreatic cancer. The pancreas plays a key role in digestion, producing enzymes that help break down food. When it's compromised by cancer, the body's ability to absorb nutrients declines, leading to weight loss, muscle wasting, and an overall feeling of weakness upon waking up. Similarly, gastrointestinal cancers such as stomach or colon cancer can interfere with how the body processes food, causing dramatic changes in metabolism. But it's not just digestive problems like grime, lung cancer, lymphoma, and even advanced prostate cancer can trigger the release of inflammatory compounds called cytokines, which speed up metabolism and break down fat and muscle. If you notice that your weight is dropping by more than 5% over a few weeks without dieting or exercise, it's time to take action. Many people assume that weight loss is just part of aging, but doctors emphasize that sudden, unintentional weight loss, especially when noticed in the morning, should never be ignored. Take Richard, a 72-year-old retiree who always maintained a steady weight. One morning he noticed his belt was looser. At first he brushed it off, assuming it was just a normal fluctuation, but over the next month he lost nearly 15 pounds. He looked into a doctor's visit, and further tests revealed he had early-stage stomach cancer. Because he caught it early, his treatment options were much better, and today, he's doing well. His story is a powerful reminder that these small morning changes can be the key to catching something serious in time. If you've recently lost weight without trying, especially if it's noticeable in the morning before you've eaten. Take note of it. Keeping a record of your weight and discussing it with your doctor could make all the difference. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Don't ignore morning warning signs like weight loss, sweats, fatigue, coughs, or aches. They could signal cancer. Elderly wisdom urges seniors to act fast. Early detection saves lives. Which sign surprised you? Share it in the comments. Your story could help others. Like, subscribe, and share to stay informed. Catch our next video for more vital senior health tips. Stay proactive. Sure.